Marhaba, dia do it, and zdravo. Hey, it's Tom from Green Shorts, and today I'm gonna turn these pieces of scrap metal into this cool fire pit. Will it be smokeless? We'll just have to wait and see. This steel strapping has been sitting in my side yard for 6 years since I built this house. I've been saving it for a project just like this. This square stock is actually not scrap metal. I picked it up at the local metal supermarket, but it was in the drop room, so this is a cutoff from someone else's order. It's also a great way to get your metal stock for cheap. The base of my fire pit is going to be this steel hub, and I'm going to use the rotor inside to help with airflow. First, I'm going to clean these up. I'm gonna do 3 legs on the bottom because the 3-legged stool is always level, or at least it doesn't wobble. I get my estimate of thirds here, 16 times 3.14 equals divided by 3 equals. That wasn't working, so I'm gonna try this. Eyes and ears, JW. And I'm actually wearing shoes today. Found this chunk of metal on the side of the road when I was picking up litter. And I think this will make 2 of my 3 legs. Maybe all 3. We'll see how it goes. Train's here. These 1.5-inch legs are going to be perfect to allow enough airflow underneath the fire pit to feed the fire with that convection airflow. The idea behind the rotor is to heat up, provide some nice thermal mass. It'll help this fire pit radiate heat a little bit better. It's also got some airflow channels that will come in from the outside to the inside. But because this is a lot thicker than this rim, the expansion rates will be a little bit different. So I'm just going to tack it down around the center hole. I do want to make sure that the bolt holes don't align because I don't want coals dropping down. I'm gonna clean this up, weld it up. Now I'm going to add the sides of the basket, starting with the vertical elements. There'll be 9 total, but I'm gonna start with the 3 that align with each leg. And now I'm gonna add 2 more in, evenly dividing this arc into thirds. And now for the other 4. Gonna tidy up my welds a little bit. We got a tornado watch right now, so I'm gonna be calling it a day. All right, it's the next day and it's about 30 degrees colder. It could be because I shaved too. Yeah, no beard. I'm moving in the garage. Ooh, this thing's getting heavy. It ain't gonna blow away, that's for sure. I'm really excited about adding the sides to this. But before I do that, I need to do something about this. To make this thing be as smokeless as possible, I'm gonna create an airport here using this piece of fence post. I'm gonna cap the top, but not before I notch around the edges. And what that will do is allow heated air to come up and then inject itself into the fire. I'm gonna prep this. It's galvanized, so I need to get that coating off. It's not pretty, but it's sealed. Now I'm gonna trim the cap down a little bit. All right, now for the fun part. I'm gonna turn my fire pit frame here into a basket, using the steel straps to weave in and out of my vertical elements. I'm looking forward to this. When I get to the end of a piece, I just start the next one. And because I have 9 vertical elements, as I come around, the strap here is going to alternate sides. To cross this gap, you need to go outside of 3 in order to stay in the pattern. This vertical piece right here is my 11-inch piece, and so this is going to be the last course of the strap, and I'm actually going to notch it here and here to kind of lock it down and even it out. Then I need to even out all of these vertical elements. I'm going to flatten the top on this one, then get a measurement on it and cut the rest to that length. The texture on this is just gorgeous. Initially I was thinking I was gonna paint this, but I think I'm gonna let it all rust, because this is just too pretty. One downside is that there will be some emissions when the paint burns off the hub. But I'm reusing all of this metal, and if I were to buy new steel, there would be a ton of emissions associated with that as well. So I think the trade-off is still in my favor for reclaiming all of this metal. The last thing I'm going to do is use my ring roller to roll this 1/4 inch round stock into 2 rings to go on top of the posts. That'll finish off the top of the basket. Looks like about 18 1/4 is my new diameter. A little bit of a curly cue, but I can get this into shape when I weld it down. Let me check my diameter here and see how I did. This is a guesstimate to start. Ah! Holy cow, 18 1/4. I ain't lying. I've got extra length here on the ring so I can bend it in and out as I need to make it fit just right. I'm gonna do the outer ring first. I'll start by tacking it down in the middle, and then working my way around. I tacked this one down just on half of the bar. Woo! It's done. Light this thing up. Train's here. Good timing. A little smokier than I'd hoped, but then again, it's not fully heated up yet, so I need to be patient. There is some secondary air coming in there and igniting. You can see coming out of that small triangular port there on the vertical pipe. Is it smokeless? Not exactly, but I definitely have some secondary air burning, which will reduce the smokiness. However, this thing is gorgeous. I've had this idea in my head for a while, and it's so exciting to see it come to fruition. And that is a big reason why I make videos on YouTube, because I love making things and it makes me happy. I hope you find my videos entertaining and informative, but I also hope that they inspire you to make things as well. Special thanks to my patrons and members for helping make these videos possible. I really do appreciate your support and vote of confidence. I also really love all the great comments and suggestions and ideas that you share in the comments section, so please keep that coming. As always, my mission here at GreenShortz is to help you see green so you can be green, and say a little green by doing it yourself. And of course, making this fire pit out of salvaged metal saved me a lot of green. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Saturday.